What's going on, everybody? Welcome again to South Jersey Life. We got a we got a lot of family in the house tonight. So we got my cousin Levon, who's been holding it down for me. You know, numero uno going on right here. I got Heidi up in the house tonight. There you go.
The
And I
thumbs.
got Heather. She's back after the Umar discussion. So we didn't scare her away. So I appreciate everybody tonight. Right, so we're going to get down to a few topics tonight, have some fun. Um, Everybody, relax, no posing, just be one with the people. That's all. People just want to know what you're thinking. Okay, that's not a
That's
shot to
what's
you,
up.
Heidi. You know what I
That's
mean? Just
what's up.
relax. All right,
Okay.
all right. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. All right. So what everybody's been talking about is the Chris Rock special on Netflix, and basically the main issue that he went in on was Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. And said I'm not going to get too deep into it starting off. So I'm going to let Heidi, the newcomer to the show, once again, welcome. But I'm going to hit you up and find out what was your thoughts on Chris Rock on what he had to say about Jada and Will Smith. It's on you, Heidi. Let's go.
Okay, great. I'll be glad to start.
Exactly.
So
Exactly. Throw you in the fire. Let's go.
yeah, okay. So
Uh-huh.
I actually initially thought it was harmless until I found out that he, when I say he, Chris Rock picked Jada's hometown to do the
Be more. Yep. Be more.
yeah, to do the special.
Mhm.
And the other thing about it was Jada wasn't the one that slapped him. So it's kind of like, why would he target her? To embarrass her more so than Will.
Mhm.
I didn't, well, obviously everybody has their own opinions about the whole slap at the Oscars. And it's almost 1 year ago from the release of the Netflix special that um, the slap happened. So that was
Mhm.
just to add some insult to injury that, you know, he did it in Baltimore on the year anniversary of the whole incident. Um,
I mean,
but
it would be what they call shade. That's what
yeah,
essentially
it
shade to
was
them.
yeah, it was tasteless. And the other thing was, I thought um, just that I always like Will and Jada. So for all this drama to be happening is
Mhm.
just to me out of uh, their normal because they
Mhm.
always seem like a fun couple.
Mhm.
So to have this spotlight and then Chris kind of bringing in all of their uh, their baggage,
Personal
I
life.
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, all their
Mhm.
stuff and bringing it up. Even though in the special, Chris mentions, like, oh well, they're the ones that put it on the internet, and true enough, they were on the red. They talked about it on the red table, as far as Jada's
Mhm.
affair. But Chris put that as part of his
Mhm.
special, and I just thought, well, he slapped you, but did you really have to go uh, that low? Because apparently this has been a thing for uh, Chris for years. So as far as that goes, I'm not sure the depths or the details or why it started, but I've heard that it's been a thing for years, that he's been kind of targeting them for years. And it seems like, just like people say, it's always two sides to every story. You know,
Mhm.
um, we saw the part where it looked like, you know, Will just got up and slapped um, Chris, but apparently it was some kind of buildup.
That. All right, Heather, what's your take on it?
Um, so I guess it's weird. So my perspective is a little bit odd. And I'll explain to you why I say it's odd. So first I think that Chris did the most. So I felt like, the way that he included that information in his special, I felt like it was more than he needed to do.
No,
But then at
what particular information? What particular information?
well, just him, like the same thing, just kind of piggybacking on what Heidi said, like him including, the relationship that Jada had with August Alsina, or,
Okay. Right.
things like that. I felt like it was a bit far for him. But
Mm-hmm.
then I kind of think about the reputations of Chris and Will. And so while I am definitely like a Will and Jada Pinkett Smith fan for sure. Like I like
Mm-hmm.
Chris Rock too, but I'm a real fan for the two of them. But what I wonder is like when you listen to the public opinion about things, you hear where a lot of people, it's like even though Will Smith is the one that slapped Chris Rock, a lot of people
Mm-hmm.
are like when Chris Rock does something in response or in return, a lot of people are saying, which is the same thing that I said, same thing that Heidi said, like you went a bit far, it wasn't necessary, you know,
Mm-hmm.
almost like they held him to a higher standard. And so I'm kind of torn with my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
While I'm always going to defend Will and Jada, I mean, for the most part, unless, it's like completely horrible. Um,
Right.
at the same time, I kind of can see the public opinion of why does everybody go so hard on Chris Rock and kind
Mm-hmm.
of like not as hard on Will.
Right.
Because
Okay.
Will is more likable.
Mm,
Uh,
yeah.
he is. Hey. All right, Levon. All right, big dog.
Hey, I feel you.
What you got on this? What you got on this, man?
Well, I mean, if of course it's a sad situation, but I'll just have to, the man slapped him. I don't, from a man's perspective, if
Mm-hmm.
any Chris Rock, he didn't come back and do anything physical, and
Mm-hmm.
I know he said some stuff that for most part was below the belt or very very harsh, and he didn't have to go there and mention this topic and that topic. Heidi mentioned him being
Mm-hmm.
in Baltimore. um
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's awesome. That's real slick. I mean, keep my wife's name out your mouth. Okay, all right then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, what we gonna do is we gonna do the special in her hometown, but I'm not gonna say
Mm-hmm.
it and promote it on that big of a level. We just gonna do it there. It's Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
It's big money. I'm gonna make big money in your wife's.
40 million dollars. $40 million.
Yeah, I mean, the man just slapped me in my face on public national TV,
Mm-hmm.
worldwide TV, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't do anything physical. I come
Right.
back with some words in my genre. If I was a rapper, I might have wrote a song about it or rapped about it. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm a comedian. This is what I do. And
Right.
what level, um, what would have been acceptable? Like for everybody just wanted him to say, I accept his apology. And this
Mm-hmm.
this this man almost 60 years old. You know what I'm saying? They 50-year-old brothers, man. they both got much money and all that stuff, but at the end of the day, I mean, what else is he supposed to do? If he would have went back to the hotel that night and they would have said, Chris Rock jumped on Will later on after the Oscars, how would we have felt? Like, oh, well, I understand he just slapped him. Or, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but again, we don't know what Chris has been doing to drive Will to that point. So my thing is, if he's been just poking the bear, and then it's like, oh well, the bear wakes up, but it just happens to be at the Oscars, then then what was it?
No, what you got is a bear. My point is, you got a bear fight.
Yeah.
His opens up at the Oscars, and then Chris bounced back and opened up in Baltimore. I mean, because what you're saying sounds like, well, he poked the bear, so the slap was okay. Okay.
Yeah, if somebody keeps jabbing you, then you're not gonna be like, oh, let me keep moving. You're not gonna
all right. See, Heidi, Heather. See, I get your point, right? Like, I too like Will Smith. Ever since he was the Fresh Prince, I too love Jada since A Different World. Chris Rock, love him since Pookie. But the thing with this is, Chris Rock, like LeVon said, the man was slapped in front of the whole wide world. He was slapped in front of the whole wide world and did absolutely nothing. And me watching the special the other day, he always get asked, why didn't you do anything back? His response to that, he was told by his parents, you don't fight in front of white people. That's what his response was in the comedy special. Okay. But he went hard because this is a profession. He's a comedian. Will Smith is not a comedian. This is a fight that Chris Rock can win, and Will Smith can't do anything about it. And that's what he did. He whooped his ass on that special in front of the whole world. You understand? He had to lay hands on him, but he whooped his ass in front of the whole world and his wife.
So let me say something, because I want to say something about that. I read the article, and it said that, yes, I mean, as far as Chris Rock saying his mom said, do not fight in front of white people, but he still fought in front of white people.
Verbally.
Oh, but it's okay.
Verbally, yeah.
So
he's a comedian.
We talking about physical versus verbal.
Yeah, I mean, listen.
He's not going to win. He's not going to probably win a physical fight with Will Smith.
But it's still like black on black.
I totally get the fact that, you guys love Will Smith, and I like Will Smith. I love Will Smith too, okay? But the fact is, like Chris Rock said, the only reason that he got smacked is because his wife was pissed off at him. Chris Rock basically explained his side of the story, which he hasn't done for a year. What he basically said was, yeah, I've been telling jokes. Yeah, I've been going at him, but you didn't really want to slap me. You just pissed off that your wife is messing with your son's best friend, and you had to take it out on me. Little old me. You ain't have to come up and smack me, but you had to defend your wife's honor. And I get it.
But is that speculation?
I get it on Will Smith's part.
Speculation on his part, right?
Huh?
Like, I mean, that's speculation that's the reason why. So that's Chris trying to control the narrative, and that might not even be accurate information.
It may not, but Chris is saying what his narrative is, because basically he hasn't said anything. He's been quiet. The whole world's been speculating on why Will Smith did this, and they've been putting it out this putting it out there, but no,
I
Chris
think
Rock got his revenge the other day, and I think it was a hell of a revenge because I felt bad for Jada and Will Smith after that because he was going hard, and I felt extremely bad for Jada because Chris went hard,
well,
and
see,
I
that
think
goes
some of the
back to
stuff,
Heidi's point,
and I think
Lawrence.
some of the stuff he said was factual too.
Yeah.
That goes back to Heidi's point of Jada Pinkett is not the one that got up there and slapped Will Smith. So it's one thing if he wants to talk about Will and talk about the actual slapper, what actually happened, but then to turn it, make the narrative whatever he wanted to be and say, oh, well, you're mad, and then you go in hard on Jada. I don't think that's fair. Jada's not the one that got on that stage and did anything.
Yeah, but
And
Jada is the one.
obviously from
Listen. Jada was the one that looked into Will Smith's soul and said, "You better get your ass up here and do something." That's what Jada did. So I don't care if it was verbal
I
or
mean,
anything
that's
like
from a
that.
that's from a
Jada
camera
put
angle.
that fear in Will Smith's heart and said, "Yo, it's either him or me."
I don't like that.
so
I don't like
I'm
that.
saying what happened.
obviously from this
You don't know
discussion,
that.
I'm
You
telling you
were
what
not there.
happened.
You were not in
Telling you
Jada's
what
mind.
happened.
so obviously we see who is Team Will and who is Team Chris. So
I'm Team Will.
that's-
Trust me, I'm Team Will. Okay. I
Well,
am
say
Team
something
Will, but I understand what Chris Rock. I understand Chris Rock had to get him back. He had to get Jada back. I'm sorry,
I
Jada.
get that
Listen,
he had to get him
Jada.
back. That's what I said.
I'll put it to you like this: we know just by body language, Jada can't stand Chris Rock. Okay,
Are
just
you
by
a body
body language.
expert?
Yes, I'm
Oh, okay,
married. Damn it,
my
I'm
bad.
married. I
I
understand when a
stand
woman's
corrected.
angry and pissed off. You understand? And I seen it when she was looking at Chris Rock. Oh, no, you didn't. We'll do something. I'm telling you, that's what happened. And you guys, I mean, ladies, I understand y'all want to, will
Devon?
Hey,
bring the
yeah,
microphone back.
yeah,
I
bring it
understand
back,
y'all
bring
want to
it
defend
back.
Will and Jada, but listen, Chris Rock waited a whole year, and even though he was doing his comedy shows, I mean, he was touching on it a little bit, but we didn't get to see it. We ain't got the money to go see no Chris Rock show for hundreds of dollars, but he showed it on Netflix how he really felt, and he got back in Baltimore at Jada and Will. And you know what? It's fair. Now, Will Smith can do a whole movie about Chris Rock. Jada can do a whole movie about Chris Rock. They can play on their field. Will can write a song about Chris Rock. He can play in his field. But for that night, Chris Rock, he got back. And, I don't blame him.
He
I don't
clapped
blame
back.
him.
He clapped
That's the
back.
clap back. That is the clap back.
I
Anybody else
guess
got anything else? Come
Will
on.
Smith knew. Will Smith knew it was coming too.
Yeah,
If
he
I
you,
knew
think
it.
it's not a matter of like not understanding that Will did something, so therefore Chris Rock wants to respond in whatever way he sees fit. I get that. I think it's about uh the actual information that
Mhm.
he used. I don't think it was fair. And I don't want to, just keep repeating myself, but it's like
he
Will is the
should have.
one who got on the stage. Now you can speculate
Mhm.
on what Jada thought or what she said or how she
Mhm.
felt, but none of us know. So you can't react based on our own thoughts about the situation.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't think it's fair to. I mean, you can do whatever, but I don't think it's fair to react based on you just putting 10 on 20 for how Jada felt or looked at Will or, what the camera angle showed for a moment.
Yeah.
We could
Yeah.
like people could be completely wrong with that. So I feel
No,
like
I don't
if
think I
Chris
am
Rock
though.
wanted to get back, I understand it. Do I agree? Not necessarily, but I understand it. However, if he wanted to get back, it needed to be back at Will Smith, who is the one that did something to him.
So you have more of an issue about where it was directed. If he directed most of his shots at Will, then you would have been a little bit better with the whole
Not
setup.
an agreement, but just like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
little
yeah,
bit more understandable. Yeah.
yeah. I got you. Direct fire.
Right. I mean, you don't
Understood.
go
Understood.
and hit the person, that didn't have anything to do with the situation or who didn't hit you first.
Yeah.
I understand. Is my microphone? How's my microphone? It sounds okay.
Yes.
Mic
Good
check
for you.
sounds good.
All right, just making sure, just making sure.
Good session, everybody.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a little bit heated debate, and I like it. There's more of it. This is South Jersey Life, representing for all aspects, all views. Everything is appreciated. People that will watch this, that will be, siding with the ladies, Heidi and Heather, or they'll side with the people that are right, William and Levon. But it
Mm.
is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So let's
South Jersey life.
yes, that's that South Jersey life. It's hard life up here, man. Hard life. It's hard life. But listen, let's go to the next topic, okay? Um, Pretty much I was I was listening to the Breakfast Club podcast, right, last week, and they had a topic with Jamel Hill, and they was talking about uh
I love her.
bath towels, right? Bath towels.
Hmm.
How many times do you use a bath towel before you wash it? And me just listening to it, and I'm like, you know what? This is a short topic. Nobody will have, you wash one time and wash it. And then I heard Jamel saying, yeah, about 3 or 4 times. What? 3 or 4 times? What? Are you using a towel 3 or 4 times before you wash it? Nah. And then DJ Envy. And shout out to the Breakfast Club because I listen to you guys all the time. So shout out to the Breakfast Club. But DJ Envy was up here talking about he don't even use a fresh towel. He reuses his wife's towel every time he takes a shower. Not his own towel, but his wife's towel. And I say, you know what? This got to be discussion up on South Jersey Life. Okay. This got to be discussion. So I did talk to Heidi about this, but I said, don't even continue. I want to hear this. I want to hear this on the show. Save it. So, Heidi, what is your opinion on washing of the towels? How many times can it be used?
Okay,
The
so
world wants to know.
sure. So
The
I
whole
think
world.
okay, great. So
Hmm.
okay, world. So I think that how many times you wash your towel
Hmm.
depends on how you were raised and
Hmm.
how you grew up. I think that 3 to 4 times, well, 3 to 4 days is
Hmm.
fine.
Hmm.
Even maybe 5 days. um, but I also feel like, well, I also know that, well, yeah. So we,
Don't bring him into it. Mhm. Don't bring Levon into it. I heard that and this is the Heidi thing.
we, we change our
what is
towel
your
like
procedures?
every 3 to 4 days.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
So I don't
yeah,
see anything wrong with it.
yeah, sure, sure, sure. Levon, since he tried to invoke so are you the same way?
Yeah,
Do
I'm gonna
you
be
have the
honest with
same
you, man.
opinions on this?
Well, I'm gonna be honest, man. When Heidi threw it up at me,
Hmm.
I had to laugh because I was like, yeah, I know a couple people that are one time users,
Hmm.
but it's never been a major topic or whatever. But yeah, I grew up like Heidi said. I mean, it's just by how we was raised. It was like
Hmm.
on the say Sunday or something, you cleaning up, and
Right.
that would be the cleanup. Change your linens and all of that stuff. Start the week off fresh and go from there. So I mean, I don't know. It might just, like I said, it could be a matter of just how you was raised, the situation that
Right.
you was raised in. So
Hmm.
I mean, and if you had an opinion about that at that point, then you can change. I have changed in the middle of whenever, like, oh man, I'm gonna throw this one away, not throw
But let me just have you on the record. So,
it.
3, 4, 5 times of the same towel is okay. That's what I'm trying to get everybody on the record.
Yeah,
That's all.
if I got a
Maybe it's
purple,
me.
No,
Maybe it's just
if I
me.
got my set,
There's you.
if I
Okay,
got my
maybe.
set, I'm good for the week. I won't complain. I'm gonna keep it pushing.
Heather.
Hold on. It's set. So you're no. I'm not talking about one towel for every day. I'm talking about the same towel for the week.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
Okay. Maybe it's me, Heather. What say you?
I am probably between 2 and 4 days. So I was gonna say like
Hmm.
3 to 4, but I think it depends on the situation too. So
Let me step
um
away
I don't know. I don't know how, specific you want us to be, but if there's certain mm,
You
That's
ain't
a
gotta
lot
get
of
gross.
laundry.
You
That's
ain't
a
gotta
lot
get
of
nasty. You ain't
laundry.
gotta think about it too hard. It's okay.
huh? What'd you say?
I said you ain't gotta get too specific, okay?
Oh, okay. So sometimes,
Yeah.
depending on the situation, sometimes you change it a little
Uh-huh.
bit more often than other times. But I would say like 3 days is probably a good,
Hmm.
median for
Okay.
my towel.
Listen, I don't mean to be the one that disagrees. The 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 person that's can trying to step out of bounds. But listen, one time if I use a towel one time, that's it. No more. I use a towel, I throw it in dirty clothes. I get another towel for the next day. Never use a towel one time. That's it. Now, if you go into our linen closet, we got a lot of damn towels. So maybe, and I'm listening to when I was listening to the Breakfast Club, yeah, if you don't have money and stuff like that, and you can't afford to have like 20 towels and stuff like that, I get it. But maybe 2 days. But the thinking that you can use a towel three, four, five, it start to smell, right? Is it just
So
me?
I
Or is
think
this just a
every
figment of my imagination since I only go one day with using a towel? So is
I
it
think
that's
it's
what I'm
a
trying to figure out? Is
figment
it
of
just
your
me?
imagination.
And I
Yeah, I'm
think
thinking,
everybody has
yeah.
their different BO. So, some people need to change their towels because it's different
Oh,
oils
okay. I
and
see
stuff
how that I see how
in
you did that. I see how you did
in
that.
their in
It's
their
taking
skin,
shots. Taking
so it's
shots.
like you might
I
need to
get it.
change it. And the other thing I was going to mention
I
is
hear it.
some of the health organizations recommend, so you can Google this, some of the health organizations
Oh, she
recommend
researched.
that you use the towel 3 to 4 days. So no more than 4 days. So actually, the majority is good on
She
the towel.
researched the towels. I like
So
that.
Right.
because
And
after four
I
do
love
you
days,
do
this.
laundry?
Huh?
Who does the laundry in your house?
Me and my wife, we share this duty.
Okay, just checking in.
She does it during the week, and I do it during the weekends. You know,
So everybody in your house, it follows the same suit.
I'm not going to lie. I don't know what I don't know I don't know what the teenagers may do. But they have their own bathroom, so I don't know what exactly they do. But it's plenty of towels in this house. Like my son, he gets a towel. Now he may I don't even know what he does. I just try to trust him.
he's only
That's all I
10.
can say.
I was gonna
I
say you
trust him,
can't
man.
count
It's enough
him.
towels in there to use once a day, but what he does, I have no clue, man. So I ain't gonna sit up here and lie to y'all. Exactly what that young man does, I don't know, but he should be using one towel every day, because we wash him, and he has more than 5 towels. So for school and everything, he should be good with that. But yeah, I mean, other people may have different, but me and Robin, we are totally each of us have our different towels, and we'll have at least 10 towels ready for the week, you know, but preferably 12 to 14 towels for the week. And then on the weekend, we wash everything up, and then we're ready to go for another 5 days, 5 to 6 days. That's just us. But I could be wrong because when I was listening to the Breakfast Club, I'm like, it's a lot of damn people using the towel. Some was like a week and a half. And it was just like, are you serious? But maybe it's just me. Maybe it's the BO, right? right, Heidi? Taking
Yeah,
shots,
I'm telling
taking
you.
shots. I
I
understand that.
mean, I'm just
Right?
speaking the facts. That's all.
All right, don't worry. We'll still have you back. We'll still have you back on the show. Don't worry about it. We'll still have you back. All right, so let's switch topics. Let's switch gears again. Now, Levon was uh, suggesting this topic, and he's been seeing big red shoes as a new fashion sense going on in America. Was it was a basketball player that he saw big? So I had to go Google this real quick and see what was going on. It seems like it's a phenomenon. So Levon, you got the honors. What's up with the big red shoes, man? What's your
What's
opinion on them big ass shoes?
the big ass red boots have hit the scene, man.
Uh
Uh,
huh.
it was crazy. I was chilling one night watching a little basketball game, and you know how they shoot back behind the scenes as the guys coming in pregame and things of that nature.
Hmm.
And this young man walked in with these boots on, and they the ugliest things I ever seen in my life as far as shoes. I mean, they right there above Yeezys to me, but the little
Yeah.
rubber Yeezys, sand, whatever they're called. That's just my
Hmm.
opinion, man. Just they just popping up everywhere. So it's just amazing. I really touched on that just to say how quickly in society we jump on a fashion, you know, just whatever. I don't know what, just a fad, if you will. It
Hmm.
really makes no sense. Now, this basketball player or some of these superstars, they making all this money. They can go afford to blow it on some boots. It might be
Hmm.
couple hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars or whatever. But the average person, I wouldn't. I just don't understand. I mean, you may even like those boots,
You
but
shouldn't though. No,
you
you shouldn't.
shouldn't. You
Mm-mm.
shouldn't if you have a freak,
No.
But anyway, man, that was just the odd scenario, and I didn't think that it was gonna catch on like that, where everybody
But
would
you
be
know what?
wearing.
We may not be have that fashion sense like the ladies do. So
Yeah.
Heather, what's your opinion on these big red boots?
um, I don't have any issue with them. I don't like them personally. Like I wouldn't go and try to buy any, but I feel like
Uh-huh.
to each their own. So I was looking at Sierra. She has them on her Instagram page, and she rocks them pretty well, actually, to me. So again, I don't
Mm,
want them. I
mm,
don't want to
mm,
go out and buy them.
mm,
But
mm.
if you like them, get them. What
Now
is
see,
it's
you had to bring up Sierra, then I got to go to Ross. So if I see my man Ross, who for those that don't know, the quarterback of my team, the Denver Broncos, if I did see Russ wearing those boots, I may have to say, Russ, you look pretty damn good with those boots on. I may have to say that.
What?
See, she done brought it to Sierra. She brought it close to
I
home.
was
So
I was trying to think about the last person I saw with them on, and
yeah, you brought
I
it
thought
close
of
to
her.
home. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He
Russ,
likes
don't wear
them now.
those boots.
He
Russ,
likes
please
them
don't wear
now.
those boots.
He done moved over
So,
to the light
so you
side.
don't have a problem with them either, then, Horn?
No, I got a problem with it. They look goofy. So I'm gonna leave that alone. But they look goofy.
I
Like 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 Levon was saying, like Mario Brothers. Yeah, Super Mario Brothers. Man, come on. What are we talking about here?
I don't like them. They look heavy to me. They look like they weigh a lot. And then I think about, well, you shouldn't
Right.
wear them to like the airport where you have to take your shoes off to be checked.
Great point.
It's like
But
it's too much hassle. I
if
don't
nobody's
know.
making us wear them,
Yeah, I
somebody
mean, I don't
else.
like them for anybody.
All right.
That's
So
it.
here's the question. Here's a question though. If you had to wear them, like if you had to wear them, would you be able to pull it off? So I'll like Levon, if you just like listen, we're gonna give you $1,000. Okay. Would you do this? You got a little fashion show coming up. just need you to rock the red boots, man. Just rock the red boots for
Can I
$1,000.
change the color? Can I change the color?
I don't know. Red is what's popping,
No,
so I know
that's
it gotta
part
be
of the
red.
thing.
It
They
gotta
red.
be red.
Nah,
You
I'm
know,
out. I need
you
some
out
gold boots. I
for
You
need
the
don't
some
want the
thousand
gold
thousand
boots.
dollars, right?
dollars?
Nah, I'll be all right. I'll get it
Dang.
another way.
Heidi, what you think? What you think? $1,000, you gotta rock those boots.
Yeah, I mean, ain't no
At
problem.
the airport.
At the
Okay.
airport? Oh.
They come with. You have to be. You can't be by yourself with them on. You're gonna need somebody to help pull them off.
Yeah, them they do. You right, Heidi. They look heavy. They look heavy. So have the $1,000. You got that? You can rock
Not
that.
a problem. No problem whatsoever.
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't do it. Yeah, just
Not
keep
even
your
if you saw Russ
$1,000.
with them.
No,
Yeah.
Horn, you can't do it because your shoe size is already huge, and then if you put these
Mhm.
red boots that are an extra length, then
Listen, man. That
it would be
photo
bad. It would be bad.
that photo will haunt me forever. So now I can't go out like that. You know
Yeah.
that photo will haunt me forever. So yeah, I'm out on the red boots. But listen, for those that can pull it off, salute to you guys. If y'all can pull it off and make it look fashionably sound, you know, I applaud you guys. But nah, I'm out on the red boots. Okay. All right. So let's move on to another topic. Heidi is going to introduce us some questions. So you describe this with the question. You describe it to the audience.
Okay, so I'm just gonna ask some. They're called "Would you rather" questions. So I'll give a
Hmm.
scenario like, would you rather do A or do B? And then we can all kind of just chime in to say what we would prefer
Hmm.
as far as which one over the other. So the
Okay.
first question: would you rather be in jail for 5 years or in a coma for a decade, which is 10 years?
Jail for 5 years
Or a
or
coma for 10 years?
I'm gonna come back as I was. Everything, all systems go after the coma.
Yeah.
I'm taking the coma.
yeah. I'm going to do the coma because I heard jail is rough. Right. You know, I'm not trying to squeeze the cheeks too tight. You know, you constantly, come on. What are we talking about?
Put them
I'm
up. Put them
taking
up.
the I'm taking the coma. As long as I come back with I'm good. Yeah, we doing the coma. I'm good with
Yeah.
that.
Heather?
That's so tough.
It ain't tough.
It is tough. It's tough because
You think about the time.
I'm thinking about the time. That's 10 years of your life. Who knows what's going to happen in those 10 years to your family, to
Yo,
your
those
friends.
five
You know what I
years,
mean?
man, you may need
That's,
therapy. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Go ahead. I'm
oh
sorry. I'm sorry.
gosh. And I guess we can't put stipulations on like if it's like what type of jail and
That's what I was going to say.
Let's say
If it's
like
federal.
Martha
Just say
Stewart
federal.
jail.
Martha
that's
Stewart.
exactly what I was thinking. Like, is this like a
Well, you
Martha
know what?
Stewart
Yeah, because if Martha
situation?
can do it, y'all can do it.
Yeah. I'm feeling like I might go with the jail. And then
Okay.
I
If it's
still can have contact with everybody.
if you go to that celebrity thing now with like the Christies, but I think just on GP, if somebody mentions jail, I already know I'm not on that level. So
Hmm.
the vision I have for jail is what you was talking about.
Yeah,
Real.
you can't
Hey,
drop the
real, I was
soap.
thinking about the
You know.
same jail you was like, damn, I
Yeah.
Heidi,
don't
what's
want
your
it.
answer?
I'm good, man. I'm
That's
good.
fine. The same. If it's
Jail?
Martha Stewart jail.
Yeah.
Right. So, Heidi, what was your response? Because what was the answer to your question?
If it's Martha Stewart jail,
Yeah. Okay.
I would
So
rather
you
go
rather do the so you rather do the 5 years.
in
Yeah.
a fancy jail.
Y'all must think female jail is a
In
lot
the
softer,
fancy
man.
jail.
They don't want
Wow.
the. They not talking about it. I don't know. Okay,
talking
what about
about
this lady? What about this, ladies? It's not.
A fancy
It's
jail.
not a fancy jail. We talking about lockdown on A&E, first 48. Bam. You
Oh.
know, you in there.
But what
uh-huh.
about getting out for good behavior?
Well, you
Right.
said 10
Or
years. How's he
meeting
going to
people
come
and
up?
teaching a class, and
You said 5 years.
Yeah.
I'm still going with what I said because y'all can't tell us whether it's gonna be fancy or not. So that's what I'm going with.
True. All right, man.
She's
All
sticking
right.
to them guns.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Next question. Would you rather have everyone you know be able to read your thoughts, or for everyone you know to have access to your internet history?
Oh, they can have my
Internet.
internet
They can
history.
have the internet.
That was
Man,
easy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Internet history is not a problem.
Yeah,
yeah.
read
Have
my
at it.
thoughts. What are we talking about here?
Have at it.
Yeah,
Somebody already got it anyway.
yeah.
Crazy.
So yeah,
Okay.
What's your
internet
answer,
history.
Hyde?
That's an easy one.
Internet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Would you rather give up air conditioning and heating for the rest of your life, or give up internet for the rest of your life?
Internet.
Internet.
Yep.
That ain't, man, this
Yeah.
y'all in GA, man. Y'all, it's hot down there. You already know the answer for y'all.
So you
Nah,
can't search anything, you can't look up anything, you
don't
can't.
care, man. Don't care. I'm good. I got television. I ain't internet. As long as I can watch
But
football,
you
basketball.
can't have no streaming
Yeah, you know what I'm
service.
saying? Know what?
Streaming, you got to have real TV.
Don't care, man. As long as I got my sports and my politics, I'm good. I don't need all that streaming stuff. So yeah, that was an easy one.
Okay.
But
Wait.
we couldn't do, we couldn't do this show without the internet.
That's true.
True that. He does make a good point, but damn it, it does get hot and it does get cold. I
Yeah.
need both.
Hot
Okay.
is so miserable. Like you're
This-
just sitting there and you
Listen,
just
y'all,
can't do anything but just be miserable.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is that
you
when
hold on. You said air conditioning and heat, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yo, I'm from South Jersey. When it's like 5 degrees outside, and y'all talking about internet? Come on, man. What are we talking about here? You
Oh,
better
what
give me
about
some
this?
damn heat.
What about this question? Okay. Would you rather have Beyonce's talent or Jay-Z's business acumen?
Mm.
See, that's a trick question. Y'all gonna get me in trouble. So I'll answer that last. I gotta hear what you
Uh-oh.
guys say. Yeah,
Man.
I'm
yeah.
gonna go with B's talent because her part of her talent is also her business acumen. So
Oh,
Yeah, she spun that. She spun
that's
that. She part of the beehive. It sound like it.
you know. So I'm getting both. Best of both worlds, right?
Yeah,
And don't you know she probably teaches Jay half of what he knows?
see, yeah. Behind
Because
every strong
behind the
man is
man
a
is
strong woman.
Okay.
okay.
Uh-huh.
Long as y'all know.
Yeah, see, you see how that was a trick question, Levon? Yeah, it's a
yeah.
trick. It's a
I don't
trick.
even know that was in there, but they good now.
No, they good. They can spin it.
Oh,
They can
yeah.
spin it. Heidi, what's your what's yours?
I want to go with what Heather said.
Because that was good. Heather, damn it, that may have been
Yeah,
the best
that was
answer. That was
Shut it
good.
down. That's how to
And what
be
about you?
good.
All right, so
Huh?
what's up with you, Levon? What you rather have, Levon?
Um, I would like to have the business acumen. I think in a lot of scenarios, we all born with a talent. It's just finding a way to tap into that. You know, Beyonce is an amazing artist and this, that, and the third. You know, and she was able to be her family was able to afford her the opportunity to explore that talent, and you see what it blossomed into. So I'd rather go with the business acumen. So then whenever I just found out whatever talent I had, I could make it work.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
that's
See.
me. But I respect I respect the Beehive though.
Yeah. You know what? I'm still torn because with Jay-Z, see the thing with Jay-Z is he learns from everybody he's around. So his business acumen is more of he's learned and he puts it into play on exactly what he's learned, over the years. That's from Dame Dash. He didn't know about the record business like that, but he learned it from Dame Dash. He didn't know about, being more of a mogul, but, listening to Russell, listen to Leroy Cohen, listening to these guys like, yeah, you can be by yourself and, become a billionaire. So all through these steps, he's learned. Beyonce has, all the talent in the world, the beauty in the world, everything. But Rihanna is a billionaire and she is still not a billionaire. So I would take Jay-Z's business savvy and go with that because even with Beyonce's talent and everything, Jay-Z is the one that's basically running more stuff, running more businesses and has a tighter grasp on a culture today. So I'm gonna go with Jay-Z. Was that a
Explain
long-winded
that one.
question? I mean, long-winded answer.
No, no. You was walking that line though. You was walking that line, but you didn't hit a
Yeah, because
boy.
I love Beyonce. Yeah, I love Beyonce. Love Jay
Hey.
Z, and I'm thinking Beyonce's talent, but I still like she is worth a half a billion, but Jay Z is worth more than a billion.
Yeah,
And,
I feel you. That's what you
and
basing it on the dollar amount.
yeah, I'm
I mean,
dollar
if that's
amount, and then
what
I'm
you
looking at Rihanna. Rihanna is worth over a billion, if and she has learned some of the business acumen from Jay Z, from being under Jay Z. So yeah, I got to give it to Jay Z. I got to give it to Jay Z.
so Rihanna's using more of the business aspect than the artist, and
Yes, because
okay.
she didn't become a billionaire because of her song. She became a billionaire because of her makeup products, business sense, business savvy.
Yeah,
So
I can
I'll
see.
give it
I can.
I'll give it to Jay.
I hear you. I can see that.
Okay, last question.
Hmm.
Would you rather always have BO and not know it, or
Hmm.
always smell BO on everyone else?
Ooh.
So you just walking around just smelling funk all day. That's pretty much you smell everybody's funk all day, or you the idiot that smells and you walking around like everything is cool.
Yeah.
That's a good question. That's a good question.
What you
Uh,
think, Horn?
um, yeah, that takes some thought. Yeah, because because if ain't no because most people won't tell you, so I won't be smelling it. So I don't know. I'll just be the funky one. Okay, I'll go with me. Because most people ain't going to tell you that you stink. So I'm having a hell of a life, and no one's really telling you. You really stink though. But it would be hard for me to go into every room and smell every funky person up in there. So yeah, I'm gonna go with me. I'm gonna go with me. All right. Who's next to step up on there? Who's
Heather?
next to step up?
I think I would rather it be the other person because I can wear a mask, I can do different things to kind of, try to shield my nose. But I
No,
don't want to be
you
the
can't
person
do
with
anything.
what?
You got to smell the funk.
You gotta smell it.
You
All
gotta
right.
smell
Well,
the
I have
funk.
a
Keep
high
it with me.
tolerance for certain things, so I don't want it to be me. Because Horn, you said you'd be having what kind of life would you be having?
I'll be okay. Cause ain't nobody gonna
You
tell me
said you'd
nothing.
be having this great life, but nobody
I
ain't gonna
don't.
want to be around you.
Yeah, listen, there's a lot of funky people that you just around. So listen, we know this. They gonna be like,
Right. And I
but
don't want them to do
they still gonna
that.
be around you. You know what I'm saying?
I
So
don't know if it's
listen,
every day.
yeah, but I don't smell nothing. That's my whole point. I can't walk around smelling other people funk all day long. That's the point that I'm trying to make.
Okay. All right. And I have a high
Yes.
tolerance, so I think I can. I'll be all right. I don't want it to be me.
Yeah, I can.
I'm with
Well,
Horn. I'd rather it be me. I don't want to smell it all
I
day.
don't want to
I'd be
smell.
like, yeah.
I don't want to smell the
I'm with
funk.
Heather. I'm with Heather.
You with Heather?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm with
but
Heather
you.
because I mean I feel like I done been in some stinky places
Mhm.
and or fake places that have like
Every
funny
day,
smell or whatever, and
every
after
day,
fit,
every day. Like right now, you would just be smelling funk from somebody right
I was
next
a
to you.
I was a
Come on,
P I was a P
every day.
I was a PE coach for 21 years. I smelled funk every day.
Okay, well, hey, some people got that tolerance. Now let
I
it be
was
me.
on locker
And I
room.
dare somebody to say something. You know what I mean? I don't. I can't smell the funk of other
It's
people
tough.
all day.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Some of them little kids that funk do cut a little harder for some
Hey,
kids. So
that's what I'm saying, man.
you might have been that one. You might have been that one coming through cutting. You and Heidi
Right.
cutting it. Y'all
Listen,
say y'all rather be the
I
ones that's
can
funky.
Yeah. I'd rather be
listen.
funky.
The me and
I
Heather
can
have to
deal
deal
with it.
with y'all's funky.
Yeah, it's okay. But I would have to deal with y'all funk. So no, I'd rather it be me. I'll take responsibility on myself.
And we
I'll
don't
be
have
funky.
funk.
Yeah, we don't have funk. Remember, it's
No, no,
y'all's
no, no,
funk.
no. Yeah, but yeah. Okay, good. Now y'all got my mind. I need to, you just play some Jedi mind trick on me right there. Listen, I appreciate you guys coming on tonight. We had fun. Um, yeah, we're going to hit you guys up with some more topics. Remember, subscribe, like to subscribe, hit the like button, comment on the videos. We do appreciate all the viewers. We got some more subscribers that came in, so we do appreciate that. Um, yeah, we had fun tonight. So, Heidi, I appreciate you coming in for the first time. So, good job, good job. Um, Levon, always appreciate you.
No problem.
Heather, love it when you're here. So I greatly appreciate it. I know
Thanks
you
for
got that
having
busy
me.
schedule. Yep, yep. You know, I may be seeing Patrick soon. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
We'll get him.
But
We'll
let's.
get him here.
Yeah. You may see Robin pop up. You never know. You never know. So, but yeah, once again, I appreciate everybody for watching. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and this has been another good episode of South Jersey Life. So I beat you a do, and we will talk to you soon. We out. Peace.
Wait. What about the
What is
opinion
it?
part?
What opinion part? We was about listen. We got overtime. So Heidi, what opinion part? What's up with that?
No, the disclaimer. It's just everybody's opinion.
Oh, see this. Yeah, okay, yeah. This is just our opinion, right? Yeah, and the opinion stated on this show does not represent this show, South Jersey Life. Okay, it's just the opinions of the guests. It does not necessarily reflect Listen, I'm not even going through it. They know the deal, okay? They know
We'll
the
write
deal,
something out for
okay?
you next time.
Yeah, we'll write it out. Heather, this is your technical stuff. Listen, appreciate everybody. Subscribe, like, leave a comment, and we'll have another show for you guys soon. Appreciate it. We out. Peace.
Bye.